Okay, good morning, Redwood Middle School. Great to see you. I'm Mr. Gardner, one of the assistant principals, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about our 3 norms on campus: to be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. And as you all know, all of this is outlined in your handy-dandy binder reminder right there on the front pages. So anything that I don't cover, you can also look in there. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is being safe. And of course, we've seen a lot of people with kendamas out on campus, which is awesome. We like seeing you have fun with those, but we want to make sure that we're really safe. So if you could avoid swinging them around, making sure that when there are people around you that you create enough space and that you put them away between classes. So as soon as the bell rings, make sure you wrap it up, put it in your backpack or hold on to it, and of course we want to avoid using them in class and at any other time other than during your social time. Okay? Also, walking to class is really important. We know that you only have 3 minutes, so you want to make sure that you have all your materials and everything gathered before you leave class and you get to your other class on time. But you want to make sure that you walk, because safety is our first priority when getting to and from class. Then also want to make sure that you're safe and that you're keeping your hands to yourself, and you want to avoid pushing, shoving. Even if you're playing around, accidents can happen, so we want to make sure that everybody here is safe on campus. And also, as you're leaving campus, out by the light in particular, you want to make sure that you stand away from the curb, and that you watch as you're heading out to the parking lot for the other vehicles. Okay? And now we're going to talk a little bit about be respectful, our other norm. One of the things that we'd like to talk to you about is having respectful behavior throughout campus, but particularly in the classroom. So you want to make sure that while you're in class that you're focused on your work, staying on task, and having respectful conversations with your teachers. Also, when you're not in class, out on campus, you want to make sure that you're respecting all the adults here on campus. That includes all our staff in the office, our support staff out on the campus grounds, our campus supervisor. So if any adult asks you to do something here on campus, please do that, because they only have your best interests in mind. Okay, also having respect for other classmates. You want to make sure that you're interacting appropriately, that you're avoiding creating a lot of drama with your friends and other people, so you can make sure that everybody feels respected on campus, including yourself. But the one thing I wanted to tell you is that when people are disrespectful in the classroom or on campus, that has a big impact on people. So in a classroom setting, for example, if you're not respectful to your teacher or to the people around you, that has a big impact on the learning environment. Your teacher has to stop to talk to that person. Your classmates are not learning. And if you have a project or something that you're working on with your classmates, you want to really make sure that you respect others' opinions and that everybody has a fair say in that. Also, be responsible. Being responsible can cover a lot of different things, but one thing we'll talk about is dress code. And right here in the binder reminder, it's outlined pretty clearly. Dress code is another thing that you have complete control over. So you want to make sure that prior to coming to school that you're appropriately dressed, and if you're not sure, check the binder reminder. Because what happens is then you have to be either sent to E4B or up to the office. We have to call home, get new clothes brought to you, or we have to go down and talk to the PE department, and they're really busy, so that they won't be impacted by that as well, having to get PE clothes for you. Also, technology. This is part of your being responsible, using technology appropriately. So when you're in the classroom, you want to make sure that you're using your computers, devices for educational purposes only. And cell phones actually need to be turned off from bell to bell. So from the beginning of the day to the end of the day, and they should be in backpacks, not in your back pocket or anywhere that someone can see, so that that's not a distraction to the staff or to other people, or it won't tempt you to take out your cell phone and use it inappropriately. Also, attendance. Coming to school, very important obviously. You want to make sure that you're here on time. We start at 8:35 now, so there's plenty of time to get here. Please arrive at campus no earlier than 8 o'clock so that we have supervision for you out on the quad. And if you do miss class, you want to make sure that you either check Echo, Pacent, or any other platforms that we're using, but probably more importantly, you want to talk to your teacher. Make sure that your teacher is aware of the things that you haven't turned in, and then you can make plans to make up that work, okay? Also make sure you're prepared for class. That means bringing your materials that you need, making sure that you check your backpack before you leave school every morning, and to make sure that you have everything that you need, okay? So that's it for now. If you have any questions, feel free to come up and talk to me or Miss Montgomery or Miss Christopherson, and we're glad to help. Again, the binder reminder has all this information in there, and we want Redwood to be a safe, respectful, and responsible environment, and that all starts with you. So thanks again, Redwood. Have a great day, and again, if you need anything, we're here to help.